Vision Care විශ්වාසනීය දැක්ම.
සාධාරණ මිලයි විශ්වාසවන්ත සේවාවයි.
Former Inspector General of Police Pujith gave evidence before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry probing the Easter Sunday terror attacks for a fourth day today. During the proceedings, the state's Additional Solicitor General asked the former IGP as to why Ami Mohideen, who had ties with Zahran, was not arrested when State Intelligence Service had given the location of his hideout to an officer of the Criminal Investigation Department named Dias. The former IGP replied, quote, "This is a confusing situation. They should have immediately arrested the warrant holder. There is no issue in using him as an informant after taking legal action. But it is said that they have used him as an informant in a backdrop where the suspect wasn't arrested." Unquote. The commission then asked the witness, wouldn't the attacks have been prevented had Ami Mohideen been arrested? The former IGP's response to that was, quote, "Yes, I think that now. Given the level of ties between Ami Mohideen and Zahran, much information could have been uncovered had Ami Mohideen been arrested and the attack could have been averted." Unquote. The commission then asked the former IGP whether he accepts that negligence of officers at the police department enabled Zahran to act freely. The witness responded, quote, "Yes, I accept that the negligence of officers of the police department was a factor in Zahran acting freely." Unquote. The state's Additional Solicitor General, meanwhile, quizzed the witness on the action taken pertaining to the foreign intelligence forwarded to him on the 9th of April by the State Intelligence Service and the Chief of National Intelligence. The former IGP's response was, quote, "I marked FNA on the letter and sent it to 4 senior Deputy Inspectors General of Police. That too was sent via 4 messengers. I considered it to be a specifically important piece of information. That's why I did what I did." Unquote. The chairman of the commission then asked the witness as to why the letter was marked FNA. He added, quote, "Shouldn't you, as the IGP, have included something more significant? Why wasn't instructions given on action to be taken?" Unquote. Former IGP Pujith response was, quote, "FNA means for necessary action. But some have interpreted this insultingly as for no action. This is a specific piece of intelligence sent by a foreign intelligence agency. But our State Intelligence Service had not found any information pertaining to this. They had not sent this in a responsible manner, since it says that further investigations are being conducted on the above information. That means there is no conclusion. Given the facilities and privileges provided to the State Intelligence Service, their only professional field is intelligence information. But they had not added anything to this, and it was only the foreign intelligence. That information, however, is important. When this piece of information came to me, it was marked top secret, eyes only. Eyes only means it is for my attention alone. Since my attention alone wasn't enough, I sent it to the foremost senior officers under me who can act. They know how to act on things like this. At that time, I did not have the capability to give detailed instructions. Given the political situation back then, what was talked about was reconciliation. I endured political pressures. I have to work, but there could also be allegations. That is why I forwarded this letter to the senior officers below me in this manner. But it does not mean dereliction of duty from my part." Unquote.